Om Shanti. This is the meditation on the Murli of 4th of October 2025. Let us remind ourselves, who is listening? Who am I? The tiny, invisible point of light. Spirit and spiritual Father sits here and explains to us, spiritual children, who are to become the masters of the new world. We understand that the Father has come to give us our unlimited inheritance. He says, you are human beings, and deities are also human beings, but they have divine virtues. They are called true human beings. And Father now comes and makes us into elevated deities. Lakshmi and Narayan are true human beings, and they live in the land of truth, Sachkhand. They are called deities. They have divine virtues. Father explains to us and makes us become like Lakshmi and Narayan. The deities still act in golden age, but they act in a pure way. They have divine virtues. They only use divine virtues. It is only the residents of heaven who don't perform any dirty acts. Maya makes the residents of hell perform dirty acts. God now sits here and makes us perform elevated actions by giving us elevated directions, Shresht directions, Shresht actions, not to perform any dirty acts. He gives us the most elevated, highest on high directions of all to make us into the most elevated. This is why when we talk about the new world of heaven, we are number wise in understanding this. According to the efforts we make, we understand accordingly. And this is why the rosaries are created of 808, 16,108. But they are all billions of human beings. And Baba says, even if you take 16,000, that biggest number from that, how many is that? Not even a quarter. It's a very, very small percentage, 0.0002%. So we are those fortunate ones who are being elevated. Baba makes us so elevated. He tells us every day, don't perform any sinful acts. You have found such a Father, so you should experience such great happiness. We understand that the unlimited Father has adopted us, and we belong to Him now. Father is the creator of heaven, and therefore we have to become the masters of such heaven. We have to become worthy and full of all virtues. Lakshmi and Narayan are full of all virtues, and their worthiness is praised. And Baba says, have you taken 84 births? They were pure, worthy, and now they've become unworthy. So he's talking about everyone. Baba says when deities descend, their degrees descend even in one birth. In this way, they gradually continue to decrease. Just as the drama moves like a louse, so too they gradually come down. But after 1,250 years, there were 2 degrees less. And then in kingdom of Ravan, the degrees continue to decrease. Souls become eclipsed. They have omens over them, and they quickly descend. The Father says, only by having remembrance that your eclipse will pass. The number 1 sin is to become body conscious. This is very severe sin. It is only in this one birth that we receive His teachings, because the new world is about to come. This old world is to change. We will not receive such teachings again. The Father, the ocean of knowledge, only comes once, and He gives us all of this knowledge of Himself and the beginning, middle, and the end of His creation now. That the souls are actors. Soul come from their home, in their home. Comes here to play their part and takes on the body. That is called the land of liberation. Heaven is the land of liberation in life. Human beings ask for eternal liberation, moksha. That is, they want to come out of the cycle of coming and going. Baba says, however, no one can be removed from playing their part in the drama. This is that eternal, predestined play, which doesn't have any belonging in any beginning. The history and geography of the world repeat identically. The same deities will enter the golden age. Later, those of Islam and Buddhists will come. This will become the human world tree. The seed of this tree is up above. Father is the seed of the human world tree. The population, human population, existed all the time, but it was very small in the beginning. It then gradually continues to grow. So how does it become small again? The Father comes and makes impure ones pure. Very few become pure. Only handful out of multi-millions emerge. And this is why Baba said earlier that 16,000 is still pretty small in that human population now of multi-billions. For half a cycle, there are few. And then for other half a cycle, there is so much growth. This is a play about one mistake, Baba says. Because we forgot the Father, we became poverty-stricken. Little by little, they forget, and they become completely forgotten. They've completely forgotten their own understanding of who they are, their own self. Worship, too, is just the one at first of the one. Yeah, because it is only the one who grants salvation to everyone. It was Shiva who made everyone like Lakshmi and Narayan, and he made everyone like him. How could Sri Krishna be the one who teaches rajyoga? He is the Prince of Golden Age. So Father says, now remember me alone and imbibe divine virtues. Even if you receive very little, let go of it. In return, you will receive such a kingdom. Baba says, Mama is remembered so much. But it is fine to remember her, but now don't remember her name or form. We too have to have the virtues that she had. We also have to become as good as Mama and become worthy of that throne. That will not happen just by praising her. The Father says, constantly remember me alone. Stay on the pilgrimage of remembrance. Relate this knowledge in the same way that Mama did. Only by remembering Shiv Baba, our stomachs will become full again. Our spiritual stomach will become full again, and methods should be created for doing this service. Let only the flowers constantly emerge from our lips. Imbibe virtues very well. Become full of all virtues here. And Baba says, you come here to listen to Father directly. Baba gives us this fresh intoxication each time we visit. Here you understand that you're sitting in Baba's family. in the gathering at the center. No one in the world can receive true peace. No one except the Father can give purity, happiness, peace, and prosperity. It isn't that the Father gives us blessings, different blessings. We don't gain anything by receiving such blessings. Baba is the bestower. He doesn't take anything from us. What would he do by being a taker? The Father is incorporeal. He would not need anything to take from anyone. This is also something that has to be understood. Never say that we have given something to Baba. No, we take multi-millions from Shiv Baba. We give nothing. We give nothing at all. The things that Baba gives us are countless, endless. Shiv Baba is the bestower. How can we give anything to him? When we think, I give this, it's body consciousness. Baba has so many children, so we can't say that we are giving it to him. All the facilities we receive from Baba are needed for us. This means that we are giving for ourselves only. He doesn't need anything for himself. He gives us the kingdom. This is why we have to do everything. He makes us even higher than himself, and yet we forget such a Father. Baba says you also have to explain by doing the service in a way that everyone can understand. Make such effort and become so elevated. The Father explains that you have to imbibe divine virtues very well. Never sulk, nor make a face like a corpse. Anyone who doesn't follow Father Srimad directions is called Chandika, and we don't want to be that. Even though she's worshipped in a very body conscious way. Baba says, sit in front of pictures and let your intellect be busy with them. Churn the ocean of knowledge and explain on the pictures of cycle and ladder. Baba says, I inspire the establishment of the new world and through Brahma, and it happens through Brahma, and the destruction of the old world happens through that. Sit and practice this in this way. And this way, when you do that, your mouth will automatically open. Whenever there is a need, you will be able to serve. Baba says, you open your mouth for so many rubbish things, yet you can't open them to speak knowledge. So don't do that. Change this now. You have to have courage to bring benefit to those who are living at home. Decorate your room at home with pictures and keep yourself busy by teaching yourself and explain it to others. This will bring benefit to others. Even if we hear a little knowledge and we give this knowledge to others, and even if they listen to a little bit of our knowledge, they will become subject in the kingdom of the new world. There is only one Father who is the purifier, and we must now only remember him. The bestower of liberation in life is only the one Father, no one else. And Baba's blessing today, may you have the blessing of the same applies to you, Tatatvam, by bringing the time close with your stage and being equal to the Father. To finish any consciousness of I means to remain stable in a stage of equal to that Father and bring time closer. When we feel some ownership of our body or any possession, there is percentage of equality. And percentage means there is a defect. Those with such defects can never be perfect. So to become perfect, constantly remain merged in love for the Father. And by staying merged in love, we will easily become equal to the Father and make others equal. And BapDada gives this lovely blessing to the ones who stay immersed in love. Loveleen, is the same applies to you. Tatatvam, Baba's Avyak signal. In order for you to serve with your mind and intellect, you have to become free from thinking wasteful thoughts. Let there be easy form of mantra of manmanabhav. Such elevated souls who have powerful thoughts, good wishes, and pure feelings can give the donation of powers with their mind. So let us keep this blessing of Tatatvam. Same applies to us by staying in the stage of removing that I and staying merged in His love. Om Shanti.